What is the point? Seriously, what is the point? What's the purpose of my life? What is the purpose of life in general? Where is all of this going? How do I have free will, or at least the feeling that I have free will? Why are there good and evil? If evil exists, how does that not mean God is less or nothing? These are all big questions that start discussions into bottomless abysses of thought and debate. As a species, we've been trying to answer these questions with detail and satisfaction since before we could record thought. As Christians, we believe there are answers to these questions and they stem from the Creator. But one might say, I'm a Christian and I still don't fully understand the answers, so what's the point? And that's perfectly natural. Just because someone ascribes to a certain set of beliefs doesn't mean that one soon after has all the answers and the explanations. These questions may never really have answers. We believe in God as a Trinity, but can we explain that? Jesus is fully human and fully God, but can we answer how? To an extent, we can grasp these concepts, but they are largely unanswered beyond the basic understanding that they simply are. So again, what is the point? Why bother reading the Bible and learning about God if we cannot answer some of these major questions? The Christian life is not solely about the pursuit of knowledge. It is social, meaning there is a significant communal aspect, putting us in proper relation with our neighbors, starting from the community we find with fellow believers. It is spiritual, drawing us to the source of our being, God, as He helps us act and think in ways which draw us closer to Him. The Christian life is many things, including the pursuit of knowledge, but that pursuit happens as part of a greater process of development. So, how does one answer difficult questions? Well, in 1987, Dr. Richard Feynman was on a TV show called Fun to Imagine, and on it he was asked to explain how magnets work, which is the magnetic force between two magnetic objects. He answered that it's because they repel each other. The person who asked said, yes, but why? At this, Feynman sat in silence. The interviewer grew somewhat irritated and embarrassed as to why he refused to answer and expressed this. Dr. Feynman responded that the only way to answer that question would be to study the subject in detail. He would have to be a student of science and learn a system of terms, formulas, and relations that would grant him the knowledge to understand magnetism. If he wanted to go beyond the surface answer, he would have to spend time in the field and really come to know it. I believe the same principle applies to understanding the Christian life and the viewpoints that encompasses. There are surface answers meant for people who don't understand the beliefs or those who are new to them. Then there are complex answers which require intimacy with the subject. And for Christians, it is not just intimate knowledge, but intimate being. It is intimacy in every aspect of existence. The Apostle Paul wrote in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 2, I gave you milk to drink, not solid food, because you were not yet ready for it. In fact, you are still not ready. He illustrated the same idea. Before one can handle the denser, bulkier facets of Christianity, one must first drink the milk that goes down easier. After initial growth, then there can be chewing through the wide variety of nourishment the Bible has to offer. So, what is the point? Answers to life and Christianity do not come easily. They require intimacy with the subject. But answers are not even the real point. The real point is the intimacy. Any answers are a side effect.